First Lego League is a global platform created to get young people excited about science and technology. The aim is to get 9 to 14-year-olds involved in theme-based challenges in research, problem solving and engineering. The cornerstones of the programme are its core values, which emphasise contributions of others, friendly sportsmanship, learning and community involvement. Getting young people interested at an early age helps produce potential innovators and experts of the future. To tell us more, we have Lisa Labonte, who's founder and CEO of the Arab Youth Venture Foundation. Thanks a lot for coming on Inside Business today. Well, Lisa, how did the league first come about here in the UAE?
Well, the league came about, we are partnering with NASA. And when I was at NASA headquarters about 4 months ago, they suggested the first Lego League for the UAE. And it hasn't ever been established here, although it exists in a number of other countries in the Middle East.
Now, Lego is a very familiar word, it's a very familiar name.
Yes.
So what's the connection there?
Well, the first Lego League is a joint venture between Lego Corporation of Denmark and the First Organization of America. About 10 years ago, they created this joint venture, FLL, 9 years old, 16-year-old, to build robots and conduct missions based on a global theme annually.
I mentioned in the introduction that it's trying to get a certain age group, obviously productive and interested in work that might take them on in the future to really big things. Why particularly this age group, 9 to 14?
Well, they actually have a younger age group, but this particular age group for FLL, I think that when you inspire kids when they're at this age, it's extremely important. Kids at this age will sometimes figure out what they want to do for the rest of their lives, just by looking at something and actually getting an interest in it and finding that they can actually excel in some of the activities that are undertaken in this engineering task in particular.
What kind of projects are being undertaken then at the moment?
With the AYVF,
yeah.
We've got a lot of projects specifically focused on STEAM. We call it STEAM, Science, Technology, Engineering, Aerospace, and Math, which is a lot of junior engineering. We do robotics, we do NASA simulations, we do science experiments, things like this. Things that get kids to think more creatively and innovatively and to engage them hands-on in the process. But we also do art and design and things like this. Anything that's related to creative or innovative thinking, kids that can become more entrepreneurial in their thinking are kids that will be very productive in society and business in the future.
We've seen some robots around the studio here. Tell us about the story behind that.
Well, those are Lego Mindstorm NXTs, and those come in parts in a box. And what the kids have to do for part of the FLL is they have a research project, but they also have a robot game. And they have to actually build the robots from parts as a team of 6, and then they program the robot to undertake missions to help alleviate the annual theme, which this year is global warming. So there's a very large mission mat, and the robot has to roam around and undertake missions that the team deems they will score points from, such as they can go and collect carbon dioxide and bury it. They can go to the house and open a window or turn off the lights. And the robot has to do all these things. So those are missions based on solutions, possibly, to global warming.
How would a child get involved in a program like this? I mean, obviously for parents who are watching who want their children involved.
Well, we have sponsors, as I've mentioned, who have created their own teams. We have sponsors who are waiting for teams to join. Parents can still get their kids involved if they're aged 9 to 16 as of January 1st. They can contact us through our website, or they can find us online as AYVF or FLLUAE.org. And they have for about another week, I guess, to register their kids into teams that we're forming still.
Now, what about the judging process?
The judging process, it's 2 parts. So this FLL challenge for this year is global warming, as I mentioned. And there's a research project that will be judged. The kids have to actually try to find a solution to global warming. They have to do a research project and then present it to the judges, and they get points based on their presentation. Innovativeness in this presentation, and also they have the robot game. So every task or every mission, they get points if they successfully complete it. They only have 2.5 minutes, though, to figure out which tasks they want to try to achieve during this period, and then they score points accordingly.
Now, is this UAE-wide? I mean, it's happening in all the Emirates.
Well, it's UAE-wide. Right now we're in Dubai, and we've got teams in Al Ain as well, but anyone is welcome. Our biggest challenge is finding mentors in local communities that would want to get involved.
Let's talk about that. I mean, the teachers and the mentors, how important are they?
They're very important. We are trying really hard to build an idea of mentorship and coaching and champions in the marketplace. People who will come out and support the kids in their endeavors to, learn more about technology and actually build things that work. We're trying to get kids to become more than just smart users of technology, but creators of technology, in essence.
There's a lot of competitions around. What sort of sets this one apart?
Well, this is global in its nature. There have been about 90,000 kids throughout the world in the past 10 years partake in FLL. We're in 45 countries. This is the first time ever in the UAE. We will compete, 2 winners from the UAE. Our championship is March 14th. We will then send our 2 winning teams to Jordan to compete in the Arabian finals. And then the winner from Arabia goes to America in April to participate in the global championship. So it's different in a number of ways. It culminates in America, eventually in April. And it's just something that it's got a very large network behind it of a lot of people who have put a lot of thought and work into building the missions, building the themes each year. We've got MIT and Carnegie Mellon, and a lot of the universities have actually created a lot of these tasks and missions for the robotics.
Great. Well, Lisa Labonte, thank you very much for coming in today. It's been a pleasure meeting you and hearing all about that. Well, that's it for this edition of Inside Business. You can contact the programme by writing to ib@city7tv.com. For now, from all of us on the programme, goodbye and thanks for watching.